Alright, so far in this video I've been interrupted about 50 million times. I'm not even in the same day now. I just moved to tomorrow because I just kept getting interrupted, so I moved downstairs to my room, and then my camera died. So I charged it, and now it's Sunday. So if the world says it's okay for me to start making this video finally, then we can just start. I feel like there's a lot of pressure because you're expecting this to be funny. So I'm gonna tell you a racist joke. Knock knock. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's not a knock knock joke. Okay, why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know. The chicken crossed the road so he could get away from the immigrants. I think we can all agree that wasn't very funny. Anyways, now that my crappy joke time's over, we can just get back to talking about you, because I'm pretty sure that's what this video's for. Gosh, Nathan. Okay, you are one of those people that I'm like, if he could live here, that would make my life just so much easier, because it would. Or even if you could have a phone so I knew what your voice sounded like, because I am pretty positive I forgot. Like, if I think about it, be like, okay, let's think really hard about that one time that you were hanging out with Nathan. Now think of what he said. Nothing comes to mind. I just can't think of anything. Can't think of... Can't think of what you sounded like. Which really, if you think about it, is completely unfair because you know how I sound like because I'm making you this video. Which is really nerve-wracking because I know you're watching it. Oh my gosh. If you think about it, okay, so ready? We're gonna stare at each other even though, yeah, are you ready for this? Go. Staring at you. Really, I'm staring at the camera, but it's still kind of you. I won that staring contest, by the way. That was all me. Because I wear contacts, so my eyes are like eternally moisturized, so I can just stare for forever. It's just a personality trait that I blink a lot. But I really don't have to. Now that I said that, I can't stop blinking. So I was sleeping last night, like every normal person, in this bed that I'm sitting on, but you can't see it. And I had a dream that I got married, and I'm gonna say this, but you're gonna think it's weird. I got married to a mixture of people. There was like 2 other people and you, and they were all like put into one person, and I married that person. Except for that's not what I dreamt about. I just dreamt about getting ready for the wedding. Because my mom took me to Walmart with my grandmother, and we all bought white trash wedding stuff from Walmart. Because that's how my wedding's going to be. Because I'm broke. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that. So, feel free to be weird, to doubt. Or not. Just take it as an honor. Be like, yes, I could roll with that. I could roll with that. Roll. You should roll with that. Because I'd be a good wife. I just took the camera off the stand and I thought you saw my floor, which would have been really bad because my floor is really dirty and I don't want you to judge my dirtiness. Just kidding. My room is really clean and it's pretty. I'm a liar. I'm a horrible liar. I have a lot of stuff on my floor right now, but I'm totally not going to show you. But I will show you the ratchet camera stand that I made up. It's actually made up of all of my Twilight books and a couple other random books, but mainly my Twilight books because they're important. I'll show you here. totally need to see that. That was totally necessary, just to let you know. I don't know if you're a Twilight fan, but I am, and it's coming out on like Thursday at midnight, and I'm gonna go see it on like Saturday, or cause yeah, I have stuff to do on Friday. I have busy things. Speaking of Friday, I can't go to that dance with you because you live in Pueblo. That's 2 hours away. Cause you're a jerk. Just kidding, you're really not a jerk. You said you wanted this to be like 30 minutes long, so we best find something to do. So, I'm gonna read you an excerpt from Twilight, since you totally want me to. I just read your mind, and you were like, Lily, read me a piece of that book, because it's sexy. So I just flipped to a random page, 258. If you have the book, you can read along. I'm gonna skip to the second paragraph, because I feel like it, so we can just start. The hike took most of the morning, but he never showed any sign of impatience. The forest spread around us in boundless labyrinth of ancient trees, and I began to be nervous that he would never find our way out of again. He was perfectly at ease, comfortable in the green maze, never seeming to feel any doubt about our direction. After several hours, the light was filtered through the canopy, transferred into a murky olive tone, shifting to a brighter jade. The next day had turned sunny, he had just foretold, but for the first time since we had entered the woods, I felt a thrill of excitement, which quickly turned to impatience. "Are we there yet?" I teased, pouncing to a scowl. "Nearly," he smiled, and changed my mood. "Do you see the brightness ahead?" I peered into the thick forest. Should I?" He smirked. "Maybe it's a bit too soon for your eyes." "Time to visit the I don't know that word," I muttered. His smirk grew more pronounced, but then after another 100 yards I could definitely see the lightning in the trees ahead, a glow that was yellow instead of green. I picked up the pace, my eagerness growing with every step. Okay, that's pretty good. I totally didn't know what that word was. Here, let's go back to it. I don't remember what page it was on, so we're just gonna have to live with the suspense. Alright, so we're back. I hope you enjoyed my wonderful reading skills. I actually do have pretty good reading skills. That was pretty sloppy of me. I apologize. Not really. So for this next segment, I brought my good friend scissors and a piece of blue tape, because who doesn't like a good piece of tape? So I'm gonna show you how to cut this in a square. So we're just gonna trim it this way. And this is gonna be very good for when you want to tape things and you need it to be blue. The tape should be blue. And that's why I got the blue tape. It's one of my favorite kind of tapes. And we just cut it in kind of a square. So when you need to tape something and you're like, hey, gosh darn it, this should be a square tape, because we all know that happens sometimes. So there we go. That's our square piece of tape for you. Now, for our next segment, I'm going to show you how to put some whitening strips on, because we all know that everyone loves white teeth, because that's what the media says. So first we're going to open this. Oh damn. And that's why they have the backup side, because if you just do a crappy job and just cut the corner like that, we all know we're not going to get it out of there. So then we just turn up to the backup side and try it again. Just very nicely trim all the way down. There we go. And then you just open it like, oh dang, like so. And you just simply pull it out. It's going to be a little gooey. And then you just kind of peel it off like that. And then you just open your mouth and stick it on there. And then you talk really funny because you have crap in your mouth. So, yeah. And then typically after 30 seconds you get bored of it, and then you just take it out of your mouth, and your mouth kind of tastes like toothpaste for a little bit. And since you didn't read the directions, your teeth get whiter. But you know, who really gives a damn? Since I'm doing this trend of teaching you things, I'm going to teach you how to put your hair in a hair tie. Since my hair is short now, I have not tried this yet, so this should be interesting. So first we're just going to take the hair tie and simply stick it onto the hand. I'll do that again for you in case you're slow. You just simply stick it onto your hand. Just like that. Okay? And then you just kind of just take your hair a little bit back like this. Just start to take it all back. And then you just hold it. And do that. And then it falls out. And then you screw life. That's what you do. You screw it. For this next part, I'm gonna get my iPod out here. It's just connected to this little dock thing. It's very classy. I'm gonna find a video of me, and we're gonna watch it. Hopefully you're gonna be able to see it. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this. It's just an experiment.
I'm videotaping you. We are in Walmart, and I'm videotaping you.
That's my dad.
This is epic. Yes, my hands are extremely full. I really hope I don't drop anything. See? Yeah.
Oh, let's rewind.
I'm videotaping.
Oh dang. I ruined it.
I'm videotaping you. Puppies on cans? What? I'm confused. And now we come to the stage where we check out food. Into the bag. And into the bag. Into the bag. What?
Okay, that's just BS.
Did you enjoy your time shopping, sir?
How much do you like that iPod?
I like it a lot.
Yeah?
Yes.
No, we're gonna put it away then.
Why not?
That's not an answer to that.
Why can't I keep it out? It likes to enjoy the fresh air.
Let's put it away.
Son? Speak back here, son.
So that's a great video. Here's one of me and Jenna way back when. Probably like last year.
Oh, no. I'm just kidding. It looks so good today.
Why is that?
Because I did my hair and my makeup.
Oh, you did your hair? You did it really good.
Thank you.
I'm really glad that you took all that time and effort.
Obviously.
I mean,
That's it. You're making fun of me. I'm calling time.
only because you're trying to take credit for what I did. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I tripped
okay.
over that and it really hurt.
So we just figured out that all my videos on this thing were deleted.
Okay.
All the interesting ones, anyways.
Are you still at school?
So then Joanna decides to call her kindergarten boyfriend from California.
Alright, well that's enough of memory lane. I hope you enjoyed it. Because I don't know how I felt about that. For this next part, I'm going to teach you how to get good fashion for cheap. Because not everyone is rich. Okay. Alright, for this first one, I'll be modeling this hat. It's very fetch. It's very good for the fall and winter season. It keeps you very warm, and then if it's snowing, you can just put the hood down, and then your face is completely just covered. All of it is covered, and you are kept warm. And that is good, because it gets very cold. It gets really cold. So, you can even just balance it like that. See, and then you don't have to buy a winter hat, and you're just like, winter. Next one I'm going to be modeling for you is a hanger bracelet. You can just slip it on, and it's just like, oh, like that. It's very glamorous. Or you could just go a little crazy and just put a couple on there. Or if you're really feeling courageous, put them on both wrists. Just put them on both wrists, Nathan. Just, and people will love you. They'll be like, oh my gosh, he has swag. Because so do I. So just do what I do. Just do what I do. Really. And you'll save money that way. I promise. Next, since I know you have sisters, you can just take one of their bras, and since it's winter, just put it over your head, and it's earmuffs. Earmuffs, Nathan. And they keep your ears warm, and they come in a variety of colors. Just raid your sister's room. That's really all you gotta do. So, yeah. Or if you're having like a really bad like face day, you know how you can have like bad hair days, you could have just like a bad face day. You could just get one of your mom's like house decorated pieces and just stick it on your face. Stick it on your face. So just like that. And that will save you much more money than putting a paper bag over your face. And it's more classy, so just, well.
Hi.
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 That was my guest star Evangeline because she's Eve and she can just guest star whenever she freaking wants.